Good morning, guys. We are back in the sewing room, aka dining room. um, if you're new here, my name is Kelly, and I've been teaching myself to sew since September. It's going about as good as you can expect. You can feel free to check out some of my older videos to see the shenanigans that we get into on this channel. Recently, I decided that I just need to bite the bullet and just start making garments if I'm ever going to teach myself how to sew garments. So today we are making some PJ pants with this fabric that I thrifted in my last video that you guys saw. I'm using the Walk the Plank PJ pant pattern by, oh, I had it, it's gone. Something Pirates. I will get the name for you. I'll definitely flash it on the screen somewhere, and then I'll definitely link the pattern down below. It is a free PJ pattern. I actually found it because She Sew Seams did these pants, and I'm going to be using her tutorial to complete these. I know I use her a lot, but I really like her instruction, guys. She makes it so easy to understand and simple. And for me, who's terrified of sewing garments, it's really helpful. So I apologize if you guys think like, man, she really loves Chelsea. And yes, I do. But but I already cut out my pattern pieces. You're cutting out one huge giant pattern that's a mirror piece of each other. When I cut out the pattern piece, I was like, Lord, this is so giant. Which is why I didn't film it because I didn't have anywhere that I felt like I could encapsulate the whole size of the pattern. You'll also need an elastic as well. It says to use 1.5 inch elastic, and I didn't have that, and I didn't feel like ordering it, so I'm just using my little 1 inch one. And the PJ pants that I wore last night is just a 1 inch, and it's fine and comfortable. So I'm like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, use what you got is the moral of the story. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do are I guess for you guys, first step is we are going to fold each pant leg um, in half, and we're gonna sew it close. Oh wait, no, just kidding, just kidding. We need to do the memory hem at the bottom of the pant. Um, so that I guess when we go to actually sew the hem, the line's already creased for us. And then we just gotta, sew it up and be, done. I did it backwards. In the video, Chelsea closes it up and then serges the edges. I went ahead and already serged my edges. So I'm kind of debating, like when I close up the leg, should I serge the serged leg? Well, I don't have a serger. I use an overlocking stitch with my G foot. Or should I just press the seams open and because I already overlocked it? Hmm. What we're going to do is I'm going to do the memory hem, then we're gonna close up this leg, and then we'll do the next step. Okie dokie? Okay. All right. Gotta make sure that I have the right. I'm not hemming the top. Uh, oh my gosh. So how is your week going? Tell me. I'm very interested in knowing. I uh I love my um subscribers that comment on my videos. They are so encouraging and warm. But I don't feel like I ever get to really know you guys. I appreciate all the comments, like every single comment that I get. Thank you so much, for popping in to say hello. But really, I would like to know how your week went. What did you sew this week, if anything? I would love to know. Um, yeah, what projects are you working on? Please tell me. Just so you know, I am doing a 1 inch memory hem. I can't remember what size Chelsea did. So I'm just doing an inch and, it'll be a guide. I think she does do an inch because when she goes to finish the seam for the pant, or the hem rather, for the pant, one of the ways that she says you could do it if you don't want to serge your ends is fold it half an inch and then fold it another half inch. Yeah. It's a whole inch, guys. So we got our legs closed, and I did decide to just press my seams open, which I did. And the pattern calls for a half an inch um, seam allowance. But I did an inch because I was in between the large and the extra large size. And because I've never made a pant before, well, I made the failed Nicholas pant during Christmas. This is my second attempt at a pant. Since I was scared that I was going to measure incorrectly, I actually cut for a double XL. And so I knew I was going to have like a lot of excess fabric. So when I sewed up the leg, I did 1 inch. And thinking worst case, if it was too tight, I could let it out. But I did try on one leg and it's pretty baggy, which I don't mind because again, these are going to be PJ pants slash lounge around the house pants. So I could care less. All right. So the next step is you are going to leave one of the legs wrong side out, and then put one of the legs right side out. And I got to look at the video. Um, does it matter which one is on the outside? Because I don't remember if it does or doesn't. But you're going to slide one leg into the other, making sure that you line up your seams because you're going to sew up the groin area, and you need to make sure that everything lines up and matches up correctly. So we're going to do that. We're going to sew it up, and we're almost done. I always said I'd be honest with you guys with all my boo-boos and mistakes and everything that goes wrong with me attempting to teach myself to sew. So I broke my G foot, which if you don't know what a G foot is, it is your overlocking foot. Here, hold on. Do you see that? It's not supposed to look like that. This piece is supposed to be flat up here and, guide the fabric. Anyways, I chose to overlock the edge. She serges hers. And I did okay, but it's so hard that then I started to like veer off course a little bit. And then when I got to the end, back around the loop, um, my foot slid underneath the elastic and I didn't realize it. And then that's how I broke my G foot. Luckily, I don't know if I think this was one that I bought. I don't know if it came with the machine. I can't remember, but I'm a little bit bummed about it, but I can get another one, so that's fine. But yes, we did really, really struggle to get this on. I'll leave it to Chelsea to explain how to attach this. But our next step is to fold it over, and you could do a straight stitch for this part, and you're just stretching it out as you go. You could do a zigzag stitch if you want as well, but really I'm just going to do a straight stitch, keep it simple for myself since I struggled so bad with. I mean, I do have pants. Before I show you the pants, some notes. Definitely turn your pants uh, inside out to sew the hem so you can see what you're doing and you don't sew the leg closed. Number one. Number two, if you do plan on doing the half inch and then half inch fold again, I would recommend doing that before you close up the leg and everything because it was really hard to do after the leg had already been, even with trying to press it with the iron, like the half inch was not staying closed. So I just kept the memory hem and the unfinished seams. And as the pants fall apart, I'll make them into shorts or something. Because yeah, it was I could not get the half inch to stay closed so that I could sew it up, sew up the hem at the end. The other thing is I told you I made the double XL, and the elastic that it said to measure was not for the double XL. I think it was for the extra large, was like a 36, and I did 35. And I think I should have done even smaller than that. I should have taken, 2 inches or more off because it fits. Um, but it is super loose. I can maybe figure out, I've never done drawstring pants, so maybe later I can fix these by adding a drawstring instead. But I'm sorry that if I shoot vertically, then it just looks weird on YouTube. So I'm trying to figure out the cameras, guys, so I apologize, but I am very happy with how they turned out. Oh, there's that. I need like stairs. I have a ranch style house, so I have no stairs to show you the full length. But I'm very happy with how they turned out. My very first pair of pants. They're really comfy too. They feel so soft. So I know I'm gonna get a ton of use out of these. I had a ton of fun making these. I am so excited because I had planned on making pants for everyone for Christmas, and now I know that I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.